Hi boys and girls, Miss Lisa here. I hope everybody is doing well. Today we are going to talk about the weather. In our class, we have a special job that helps us with the weather. Do you remember what that's called? It's a long one, isn't it? Meteorologist. Meteorologist. That is the person that helps us with the weather. They tell us what the weather will be like. So, should we sing our song? Will you help me? Good. What's the weather like today? Like today? Like today? What's the weather like today? Then what we normally do is somebody who it is their job will take a trip to the door with Miss Lisa and look out and see what the weather is. So let's take a look. Are you taking a trip to your door? Right now it is springtime weather. It is sunny, a little cloudy, and cool. So boys and girls, let's look at our chart, nature all around us. We have our 4 seasons. Fall, can you say that? Very good, fall, also known as autumn. Winter, can you say winter? Spring and summer. And they all look quite different. Let's look at the little girl in the pictures. In the first picture, where it is fall, what is she wearing? Yes, long sleeves and a sweater. Why do you think she's wearing that? Yes, because it's probably windy and cool out. Now let's look at our winter picture. What is the little girl doing and wearing? Yes, she's building a snowman. She's wearing a jacket. Why do you think she's wearing gloves? Very good. Her snowman's cute. What would you name him? Nice. Oh, let's look here in the spring. Our next picture is spring. Do you know what that's called that she's holding? Yes, an umbrella. Very good. And what is she doing on the ground? So much fun, hopping in the puddles. And the final picture, our little girl is wearing short sleeves. It's a beautiful day out. It is summer. Do you know what one of my favorite games is to play in the song with my family? Is we play our weather if you're happy and you know it game. So you can make some of these up yourself. If you're happy and you know it, what's something we could do in the fall? Rake the leaves. If you're happy and you know it, rake the leaves. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know it, rake the leaves. Now, close my eyes and point to one. If you're happy and you know it, it's spring. Jump in a puddle. Splash! If you're happy and you know it, jump in a puddle. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know it, jump in a puddle. Now let's close my eyes and see winter. If you're happy and you know it, make a snow angel. If you're happy and you know it, make a snow angel. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know it, make a snow angel. Ooh, it's cold. I should have worn my coat to do that. We have one left. We did fall and we did winter and we did spring. Which one is left, friends? Yes, summer. If you're happy and you know it, go for a swim. If you're happy and you know it, go for a swim. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, go for a swim. Can you guys do that at home? You can make up different lines for it with your family. Okay, boys and girls, we have today's book. The title of the book is What Will the Weather Be Like Today? The author is Paul Rogers. He wrote the words, and the illustrator is Kazuko. Kazuko drew the pictures. What will the weather be like today? Just at the moment when night becomes day, when the stars in the sky begin fading away. You can hear all the birds and the animals say, what will the weather be like today? See them all? All sorts of different animals wondering, what kind of day will it be? Will it be windy? Will it be warm? They're warm. They're out having picnics and wearing bathing suits. Will there be snow? Brr. Or a frost? Or a storm? Shh. Be dry, says the lizard, and I won't complain. The frog in the bog says, perhaps it will rain. A bog? Do you know what a bog is? A bog is a wet, soggy place on the ground. Frogs like the bog because it's wet for them and they like that moisture. The white cockatoo likes it steamy and hot. Oh, there's another good word describing word, steamy. Did you ever take a hot shower and you see the steam in the air? Steamy and hot. The mole doesn't know if it's raining or not. Take a close look, friends. Why doesn't the mole know the weather? Well, you're right, because he's underground. So we wouldn't be able to make him our meteorologist. Mr. Mole wouldn't know. Whatever the weather, I work, says the bee. Zzz. Wet, says the duck, is the weather for me. Weather? What's that? Say the fish in the sea. What's the weather like for the fish every day? The world has awakened, the day has begun. Look at everyone. And somewhere it's cloudy, and somewhere there's sun. And somewhere the sun and rain meet to play and paint a bright rainbow to dress up the day. The end. Hi friends! So we came inside so we can work on our sound and letter of the week. It is the letter N. Can you say N? N. Mm. Mm. What is your tongue doing when you make that sound? Mm. Is it touching the roof of your mouth? It should be. N for neck and nose and nest. Let's work on how to make an N. We'll start at the top. Big line down. Frog jump back up. Down the slide and back up again. How many lines does N have? 1, 2, 3. 3 lines for N. Now for our lowercase n, because remember all capital letters have a lowercase buddy. We're gonna go little line down, curve around, N. Can you say that one more time? N. I'm gonna introduce you to another friend of mine named Niall. At school we have Nigel the night owl. At home, my friend's name is Niall Noodle. Noodle starts with N. Can you say noodle? Noodle. Niall Noodle. I see a noodle named Niall. He likes to nap for a while. He wears a scarf around his neck. He's neat and right in style. Can you try to say that with me? I see a noodle named Niall. Did you say that part? He likes to nap for a while. Oh, wake up, Niall. Oh, we're learning. He wears a scarf around his neck. He's neat and right in style. Here's some other N words in our picture. Can you say them with me? Well, we'll do noodle. Can you say noodle? Good. Nest. Can you say nest? I even have my own little nest to show you. Nest. Nuts. Can you say nuts? We can eat nuts, and sometimes we act nuts when we're crazy. And we have a napkin. Do you use a napkin? We wipe our mouth. And a nickel. A nickel equals 5 cents. That is a nickel. How many nickels do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So for my older kids, we can count by 5s and count how much that's worth. 5, 10, 15, 20 cents. Maybe with 20 cents, we could buy some noodles. All right, bye Niall Noodle. Can you say bye Niall Noodle? Niall Noodle. Friends, so remember what we talked about last week. When we are learning a new letter, it's fun to see what begins with that letter and what does not. Rowan did a really good job of this and sent me a video. I was so proud of him. So I'm gonna look at a couple pictures. Nest. Can you say nest? Nest. Does that have that N sound at the beginning? Yes, it does. So that would go in my N circle. Oh, a nut. Can you say nut? Good job. So nut. Yep, you're right. Nut begins with N. So once again, that will go in our N circle. Oh, boy. B, 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 b. Nope. Thumbs down. That has that b, b sound. So he will go in here. You can take a look around your house and see what you have that begins with N. You can make a chart like this and draw pictures. In your N chart, remember your nose and your neck. And sometimes mommy wears something else around her neck. Maybe it's a necklace. Oh, and so many of our little girls in our class love their necklaces too. Okay, so that's one part of your home assignment. The other part is from our book about the weather. And what I want you to do with that part is draw me a picture of your favorite kind of weather, and you can write about it. And guess what? If you can put something in that picture that begins with N, you get a bonus. Can you do that? I'm gonna think really hard about mine. All right, little friends, I love you. Have